Okay, class, this is time for a prayer. Oscar, please lead a prayer.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit, Amen.
Good morning, class.
Good
morning, teacher.
How are you today?
We are fine, thank you.
That's good to hear. Now, take your seats.
Thank you, teacher.
Who is absent this morning, class?
None, teacher.
Do you have an assignment, class?
None, teacher.
Very good. Before to start our new lessons, I have here a classroom standard. You have to follow during our discussion. My class, please everybody read.
During the class discussion, everyone is expected to cooperate and participate. Raise your right hand when you want to answer. Avoid going in and out of the classroom. Avoid talking with your seatmate. If you have clarification, please approach your teacher directly.
Okay, class, that's clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, class. I have here a song video. You will going to watch and sing together that video I will play. What is the video that you watch?
Teacher.
Mark.
Lunch, teacher.
Okay. What is the different part of plants? Oscar.
Roots and stem, teacher.
Other. Killer. House. Illusionist.
Leaves, flower, and fruits.
Very good. The different part of plants is roots, leaves, stem, flowers, and fruits. Okay, class. I have here another video. You will going to watch a short video, but first I will divide you in 5 groups. This is group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and group 5. You will going to answer a question while watching a short video. I will distribute you learning materials. This is for group 1, for group 2, for group 3, for group 5. Now class, I will... This is the following question for groups. This is for group. This is for question for group 1. Please everybody read.
What is muscular glands? What are the primary muscular glands?
For group 2.
What is spore-bearing glands? What is the characteristics of spore-bearing muscular glands?
For group 3.
What is seed-bearing glands? What is the characteristics of seed-bearing glands?
Okay, for the group 4.
What is flowering glands? What is the characteristics of flowering glands? What is cone-bearing glands? What is the characteristics of cone-bearing glands?
My class, I will watch and answer. Now, start to watch.
Hello, plant enthusiasts. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're delving deep into the world of plant vascular tissues, specifically xylem and phloem. Plant vascular tissues are the lifelines of plants, responsible for transporting water, nutrients, and organic compounds throughout the entire plant structure. Vascular bundles have been around for hundreds of millions of years. They are a key innovation in plant evolution, allowing plants to grow taller and adapt to various environments. Before we dive into xylem and phloem, let's explore how these vital tissues develop. Vascular tissues originate from meristematic cells, particularly in the apical meristems and lateral meristems, like the vascular cambium. Now, let's discuss xylem tissues. Understanding xylem is key to comprehending how plants grow, thrive, and adapt to their environments. From towering trees to delicate wildflowers, xylem tissues are an essential part of the botanical world. Xylem cells in vascular bundles are like the plant's plumbing system, responsible for transporting water and dissolved minerals from the roots to the rest of plant. The water can move at incredible speeds, sometimes exceeding 100 meters per hour in tall trees, making it one of the fastest elevators on Earth. Xylem consists of several key cell types, including tracheids, vessel elements, xylem parenchyma, and xylem fibers. Tracheids are long, tapering cells that make up a significant portion of the xylem in most vascular plants. They have thick walls and small, overlapping pits. These cells are highly specialized for water transport and provide structural support to the plant. Vessel elements, on the other hand, are wider and shorter cells with perforated end walls. These perforations, called vessel perforation plates, allow for more efficient water flow between cells. Vessel elements are characteristic of angiosperms or flowering plants. Xylem parenchyma cells are associated with the xylem and are often found interspersed among the tracheids and vessel elements. Unlike tracheids and vessel elements, xylem parenchyma cells retain their nuclei and are involved in various metabolic functions, including storage and repair. Xylem fibers are long, thick-walled cells that provide structural support to the plant. They are typically found alongside tracheids and vessel elements. These fibers add strength to the plant's xylem, helping it withstand mechanical stress. These various xylem components.
Now class, please read your answers in the board.
Kok ako? Dito ka ko? Kung ano to? Kung ano ito ko? Kapag ito, sundali lang. Isa ba? Ikaw tayo, Jim? Very man. Pagmungon. Bisa yung nabuwagat. Bumasa ko.
Okay, class. For the group 1, you will read answer and questions. Please stand up. Mark. Okay, Mark? Please read your answer questions.
What is muscular plants? Muscular plants have stem. What are the primary muscular issue? Stem is relevant problem.
Very good. Give a round of applause for Mark. For group 2, Oscar, please read another question.
What are the different groups? What is spore-bearing plants? Spore-bearing muscular plants are plants that produce spores and have specialized muscular tissues for conducting water and lipids. What is the characteristic of seed-bearing plants? Spore-bearing plants, different spores and spores plants are spored and seed plants.
Very good. Give a tatlong example, Oscar. In group 3, you read your answer and questions.
What is seed-bearing plants? Seed-bearing plants, also known as spermatophytes, are plants that produce seeds as part of their reproductive process. What is the characteristic of seed-bearing plants? The characteristic of seed-bearing plants would produce pollen and live on land.
Okay, let's give a running up for group 3. For group 1, now read your questions and answer.
What is flowering plant? Flowering plant is also known as angiosperm or diverse group of plants that produce flower as a part of their productive process. What is the characteristic of flowering plant? Flowering plants are organized into an underground roots and shoot above ground that consists itself of stem and leaves.
Give a round of applause for group 3. For group 5,
What is a cone-bearing plants? Cone-bearing plants are also known as gymnosperms, are a group of seed-producing plants characterized by the presence of cones. What are the characteristics of very vascular plants? The characteristic of cone-bearing plants, known as conifers, belong to the gymnosperms.
very good. Give a running clap for group 5. Now class, in the previous activity, what is all about our topic this morning? Ikalen.
I think our topic this morning is all about vascular plants.
Very good. This morning I will tackle the vascular plants. Now class, before to start our discussion, I have objectives that you need to attend during our discussion. Okay class, this everybody read the direction.
At the end of the lesson, the pupils are expected to identify the characteristics of the groups of vascular plants, classify plants into groups of vascular plants, enumerate the importance of vascular plants.
Okay class, what is vascular plants? Mark?
Muscular plants features plants that have stem.
Very good. Vascular plants have stem, leaves, and others. What is the different type of vascular plants? Christianes?
The different types of vascular plants are xylem and phloem.
The different part of the vascular plant is the xylem and the phloem. The phloem plant vascular tissues convey water and dissolve minerals from the roots of the rest of the plants and also provide physical supports. And the phloem is the vascular plants tissues responsible for the transport, water distribution, sugar to produce. Now, at last, what are the different groups of the vascular plants? Oscar.
In
Different groups of vascular plants are spore-bearing plants, seeds-bearing plants, flowering plants, and cone-bearing plants.
Very good. The different group of the vascular plants is the spore-bearing plants, seeds-bearing plants, and flowering plants, and also cone-bearing plants. Okay, class. What is spore-bearing plants? Maricel.
Spore-bearing plants are plants that produce spore, have specialized vascular tissues for conducting water and nutrients.
Okay, the spore-bearing vascular plants are plants that reproduce spores and have specialized vascular tissues for conducting water and minerals. Now, class, what is the characteristic of spore-bearing vascular plants? Recalent.
The characteristic of spore-bearing plants, their produce spores and spores are much smaller than seed plants.
Very good. The characteristic of the spore-bearing vascular plants are they produce spores and spores are much smaller than seeds from plant. Okay, class. Give the example of the spore-bearing vascular plants. Mark.
The example of spore-bearing plants are ferns, horsetail, and sperm.
Very good. The example of the spore-bearing plants are ferns, horsetail, and fern. Now, class. What is seed-bearing plants? Class, what is it? Recalent.
Seed-bearing plants, also known as spermatophytes, are plants that produce seeds as part of their reproductive process.
Okay, the seed-bearing plants is bearing plants also known as spermatophores are plants also that seeds are part of their reproductive process. Now, class, what is the characteristic of the seed-bearing vascular plants? Giller.
The characteristic of seed plants produce pollen and live on land.
Very good. The characteristic of the seed plants is produce pollen and live on the land. Class, what is the example of the seed-bearing vascular plant? Richard. Mark.
The example of seed-bearing plants is gymnosperm are pine trees, but spurs and spurs are ginkgo.
Okay, the example of the seed-bearing vascular plants are seed-bearing plants in gymnosperm are pine trees, spurs, cycads, and ginkgo. Okay, class, what is the flowering plants? Scandalous.
Flower plants their reproductive process.
The example of the bearing plants is what is the flowering plants? Flowering plants is also known as Igniosperm are a diverse group of plants that produce flowers as a part of their reproductive process. Class, what is the characteristic of flowering plants? Maricel.
The characteristic of flowering plants are organized into an underground root and shoot above ground that consists itself of a stem and leaves.
Okay, the characteristic of the flowering plants are organized into the underground root and above ground that consists intake of stem and leaves. Because give the example of the flowering plants. Visionaries.
The example of flowering plants are roses and flowers, tulips, orchids, daisies, lilies, peonies, magnolias, daffodils, and irises.
Very good. That is the example of flowering plants. What is the cone-bearing plants? Gillard.
Cone-bearing plants, also known as gymnosperm, are a group of producing plants characterized by the presence of cone.
Okay, the cone-bearing class is also known as gymnosperm, are a group of seed-producing plants characterized by the presence of cones. Okay, class, what is the characteristic of cone-bearing vascular plants? Oscar.
Cone-bearing plants known as conifers belong to the gymnosperm.
Okay, the characteristic of the cone-bearing plant is known as belong to the gymnosperm. Okay, class, give the example of the cone-bearing vascular plants. Oscar, again.
Tapos ang cone-bearing plants are pine trees, spruce, firs, cedars, conifers, cycads, ginkgo-trees, and yews.
Very good. The example of the cone-bearing vascular plants are the plants are pine trees, ginkgo trees, and yews. Okay, class. What is the importance of the study about vascular plants? Maricel.
It is important to study different types of plants in order to know the fundamental role in supporting life on Earth.
Okay, very good. It is also it's very important to study vascular plants because to study different types of plants in order to know the fundamental role in supporting life on Earth. Now, class, now you already know our topic. I have here another activity, group activity. I will divide you in 3 groups. I will divide you in 3 groups, and you will going to classify Okay, class, please everybody read the following directions for your activity.
Classify the pictures in different groups of vascular plants.
Before to proceed our activity, I under rubrics to give and check and score your output. The class, please evaluate the criteria.
Time management 5 points, cooperation 5 points, correctness 10 points, and a total of 20 points.
I will give you your learning materials. I will give you 3 minutes to prepare your output. Are you ready, class?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, group 1, please present your output.
Good morning, everyone. So these photos, these pictures is represent ferns. So this is belong to spore-bearing plants because these plants produce spores, and spores are much smaller than seeds in seeded plants.
Very good. For the give a round of applause for group 1. Please discuss your output.
So this plants is belongs to flowering plants because it produces a flower.
Okay, give a round of clap for group 2.
Okay, these plants are belong to the cone-bearing plants because this is pine trees. Cone-bearing plants, it is A group of seed-producing plants characterized by the presence of dark cones.
Okay, give a rich magnet lab for group 3.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, done.
Okay, class, I will skip your activity. For the group 1, your time management task, I will give 5 points. And cooperation, I will give you also 5 points. And the correctness, I will give you 10 points. The total of 20 points. Give a breaking class for group 1. For group 2, I will, the time management, I will give you 5 points. The cooperation, I will give you also 5 points. The correctness of your output, I will give you 10 points. The total of 20 points. And also the group 3, for the time management, I will give you 5 points. And the cooperation, I will also 5 points. The correctness, I will give you 10 points. The tell you when you are cooperate. 10 points. A total of 20 points. Now class, what is vascular plants? Oscar.
Vascular plants are plants that have a stem.
Very good. And class, what is the different type of vascular plants? Mark.
The different types of vascular blocks are silent and colic feature.
Okay. The different type of the vascular plant is the silent and the colic. Now class, I have another activity, I have a quiz. Now class, please read the direction. Everybody read.
Read and understand the question carefully.
Choose the letter of the correct answer.
Okay class, I have this talk. Give at least 3 different groups of vascular plants. And 45, what are the water and food conducting feature in vascular plants? Goodbye class.
Goodbye, teacher. Thank you for